So there she is, ASIANA's 767, and this bird is taking me to Beijing today, and I'll be flying in economy class, so expect a comprehensive economy class review of Korea's second biggest airline. And I flew them once before. It has been a wonderful experience, and I wonder whether this flight is going to match my previous flight I had on ASIANA. Flight time is around 2 hours, and it's also my first flight. You probably saw my video about my Air China disaster where I was not allowed into the country. Now I have a transit in Beijing, which means I technically don't need to go out, but it wouldn't let me check in online, so it's going to be a little bit of an issue today. So I don't know how I'm going to handle this, but I'm sure if you see this video that I made it somehow. But yeah, I can't get a transit visa, but I don't have my boarding pass yet. I don't know whether I can get my boarding pass. This is my luggage. I haven't checked anything in, so I don't necessarily have to go to the luggage belt to collect my stuff. So this is going to be quite a tricky thing today. I hope I'm going to make it on my Turkish Airlines flights to Istanbul. But for now, let's enjoy this ASIANA economy class review. Really curious what it's going to be like. Yeah, so let's go to the gate and fly to Beijing, and stay tuned for what's going to happen next. So this is the bit outdated economy class of ASIANA, and as you can see, it comes in a 2-3-2 configuration. Haven't seen that for a long time. There's no personal entertainment. Mainly used on flights within the Asian network. But I mean, there is something about traveling those old 767s. Crew has been very friendly, very nice, welcome. The only entertainment you have is the overhead entertainment. So just settled into my seat. So far, still no seat neighbor. I reckon this airplane is probably about 20 years old, maybe a little bit older, because you can see there used to be ashtrays here. Obviously can't smoke on airplanes anymore, luckily. And also the seat is a bit firm, and you can tell that the padding hasn't been changed in some time. However, the crew was amazing, wonderful welcome. Boarding started on time, and it's pretty much what my seat looks like. Also, the seat pitch is absolutely good. It's all right. It feels very spacious. Yeah, it's going to be a 2-hour flight. I'm sure we're going to get a meal, but so far so good. And there is something about flying one of those 767s. I just remember the last time I flew a 767 was Air Astana, which was apparently the very last passenger 767 off the production line, which was delivered like 4 years ago. They don't produce this airplane anymore, and I'm sure that ASIANA is replacing them very soon with new airplanes. I mean, they just received their Airbus A350s last year, so they're actually going through a renewal of their fleet as well. Also those overhead bins are very dated, as you can see. They're very, very limited in space, so they really checked at the gate every piece of luggage and the dimensions, whether it fits into there.
To inflate the vest, pull down.
So just landed in Beijing. Unbelievable scenes. We landed, we were just on the runway, still on the runway, taxiing towards the terminal, and all of a sudden all the people, like most of the Chinese, just jumped off and started grabbing their bags. So the cabin crew came running from the rear end of the airplane and like had to sit them down and stuff. Crazy, those Chinese, hey? Now I'm in Beijing. Maybe that place is quite familiar to you guys. I just went over there to the transfer desk. They said it's not a problem, so I get my boarding pass and then I can connect to my flight to Istanbul, which is good news. I didn't check anything in, as you can see. I only have a travel light, so this is good. But yeah, traveling Asiana was once again great. The cabin crew is very friendly. They do a really good job. Huge smiles on their face, working really hard. Food was a bit lukewarm, as I said, but it was still all right. And yeah, loved it. Great service with Asiana. You always get a really decent product. Dying to try them on a long haul flight, actually, and in business class. For example, on their brand new Airbus A350, that would be great. Or on their Airbus A380 in first class. Speaking of life goals, hey. So yeah, I hope you liked the review. As I said, I'm doing more economy because you guys wanted me to do that. And so for all the effort, please give me a like. Let's really hit that like button. Leave a comment, let me know which economy class in Asia is one of your favorites, because I really love Asiana in economy. Flew them a few times now and it's great. And yeah, as usual, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please hit that subscribe button and also hit that bell, the notification bell, so every time I upload a new video, you'll be the first to see it. Well, then, as usual, as I said, safe travels and thank you so much for watching.